In this example, we're going to formally define common factors and the greatest common factor and learn how to find the greatest common factor of two numbers out of context. So, common factors of two numbers are factors that both numbers share. The greatest common factor, which we'll call the GCF for short, of two numbers is the largest of these common factors. Okay? So, this is a relationship between two numbers. So, first, we're going to go through this step by step. We're going to find all the factors of 36 and list them. So, we've done this before, so I'm going to do this a little bit quicker. We're going to start with 1. 1 times 36 is 36. Now, is 36 divisible by 2? And it is because it's even, so this is 2 times 18. If you don't know your number facts, you could do long division or use a calculator. Next, we're going to try 3. Well, 36 divided by 3 is 12. Next, we're going to find 4. 36 divided by 4 is 9. Okay. Next, we're going to try 5. Well, 36 divided by 5 has a remainder. And finally, we try 6, and 36 is 6 times 6. Okay, and I know I don't have to go any further because the next number, 7, would be larger than this number. Okay, or you could use the perfect squares table. So now we found all the factors, so I'm going to list them by going down the left column, then up the right column so I can have them in order. It's very useful having them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Okay, and notice some of these factors aren't obvious. They're not in our multiplication tables. For example, like 18, you might have known 12 was a factor, but that's why it's very important to follow this process to make sure you're not missing any of these factors. So this systematic method is the way you know you're not missing anything. Now let's do the same for 90. So 1 times 90. Next we try 2. 2 times 45. Next I try 3, and it's 3 times 30. Next I try 4, and 4 does not work. And again, I'm doing these pretty quickly because I'm pretty good with factoring things. If it takes you longer, don't feel badly. You can do this division on the side or use your calculator. 90 is divisible by 5. I know that because 90 ends in a 0. And let's see, it goes in 18 times. Okay. Is 90 divisible by 6? I believe it is, and it goes in 15 times. Is 90 divisible by 7? It is not. And again, you can check these on your calculator. 90 is not divisible by 8. Okay. 90 is divisible by 9. It's 9 times 10. And I also know I can stop because I wouldn't need to check 10. We've already checked it there. Or check your perfect squares table, and 9 is the largest number we have to check. So now let's list these. I'm going to go down the right column and then up the left column. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 15, 18. Wow, that's a lot of factors. 30. Let's move to the next line. 45 and 90. So those are all the factors of 90. Okay. Now we want to list the common factors. Okay. So by definition, common factors are factors that both numbers share. So to make sure I don't miss any, I'm going to start in this list for the 36. And if it matches in this list, I'm going to highlight it here. So again, it's good to have a process to make sure you keep track. They both have 1. Oh, that's not the highlighter. There we go. They both have 1, they both have 2, they both have 3. They don't both have 4. 90 has 6. 90 has 9 as a factor. 90 does not have 12. 90 has 18. 90 does not have 36. So these are all the common factors of 36 and 90. So let's list them. 1, oh, change to black. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Okay. Now the greatest common factor is the largest of these numbers, which is 18. So we found the greatest common factor of 36 and 90.